Good morning. This is Richard Lowe, and I'm the owner of The Writing King, a company that provides ghostwriting and other writing services. Today I want to talk to you about what I love about ghostwriting, because I've gotten the question from several people, well, why don't I write my own books? And what do I get out of writing books for other people when my name's not on the book and I don't receive royalties and things like that? Well, the answer is, number one, I do write my own books, and I get a certain sense of satisfaction about that. And number two, I get a lot of satisfaction about helping somebody write a book about their life or about their business or about the service they offer or whatever. There's a certain satisfaction from helping someone who's been struggling with a book or has an idea with a book and has had it for years, and it just sits there because they don't have the time, they got a business to go to, they got a family, they got to work, and they come to me and I help them write this book and deliver their message out to the world. And that feels really, really good. It's just a special feeling to help somebody doing that. For example, I had somebody come to me and they wanted to write a memoir about themselves. It was an Afghani person, and he wanted to get the message out about Afghanistan and some of the things that happened to him, and he didn't have time to write it, and he wasn't a Native American speaker, a Native English speaker, so he needed some help. So I helped him write his book, and that kind of thing gets people to get the message out, to get their life story out, or to get their business out to the world. And it's reviewing that book and seeing them have their eyes light up, or the tone of their voice if we're on the phone, thinking, wow, this is my book and thank you for helping me, is phenomenal. It's an awesome feeling to have helped someone, and that's just the way it is. I had one client who wrote a book, or I wrote his book about his franchise, and he wanted to use it to help promote his franchise and so that other people were more in tune with what it was about. So I wrote his book for him about the franchise and how it works and the products that he sold and services that he sells and how they work and why they're good for people and why people should take the time to buy them and so forth, and what the benefits were, and some happy customer testimonials and things like that. It was a really nice book. I think it worked out very well. He loved it, and I wrote the whole thing for him. This was one of those books where I did a few interviews and then just wrote, and it was very satisfying to get to the end of that and have him, yeah, this is a good book. This is not only is this a good book, but it really helps my business and it really helps me. And that is the essence of it. I've got a couple of clients I'm working with now who have had some tragic things happen in their lives, and they wanted to record them so that other people know what happens, so that their message is out, their life is remembered, and they can help people. And that's the primary motivation of a lot of them, the clients who write memoirs, is they want other people to understand what they've gone through and that there is a way out of that, whatever it was. In one case, it's abuse, and she wants to write about how she was abused and how she put that behind her and moved on from it and has become much better. And in another case, it was something similar, and she wanted to, both of them women, and she wanted to write about how she went from basically nothing, almost homeless, up to forming a business and being a productive human being again, and happy and having a family and stuff like that. These are things that I get to help people with, and I get to see their story. I get to see a part of their story that nobody else sees. I get to work with them. I get to sometimes cry with them, and it's a wonderful feeling. So that's why I love ghostwriting. And it's not just that it's my business. It's that I get to actually help people doing something that I love doing. I get to write, and I get to get a message out, and I get to interview people, and I get to find those special people out there who have a message and who want to deliver it to the world. So I thought I'd take a minute to explain that. I hope that made sense. Thank you for listening, and that's today's business vlog. And I hope you have a good day, and please subscribe to this channel. There's a button below to do that if you want more. And please give some feedback on the bottom in the comments under this, whatever social media you see it on, and let me know what you think. Have you ever thought about writing a book, and what's stopping you from doing it? Just write about that. What do you think of the idea, etc. And let me know. Thank you. Thank you for listening.